What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another one of these little Let's Build Cavemen2Capitalism episodes. So basically, we are almost done with the preliminary planning and stuff like that. Very close, at least. And right now we have a few of the mods on. This is not the actual world. These are some of the mods we will actually be using, though. So what we have is here, let me minimize this the server thing in the background. But basically, we have in the science and arts here. I'll put this on the side, and I'll put this on the side so I could read it while running and walking. But basically, as you can see, we have a few of these mods installed, actually a whole bunch. And in the Science and Arts tier, which is the first one, we have Tinker's Construct. So that is this, Tinker's Construct. This is Tinker's Construct Materials. So basically what this mod is, it adds new tools. It's InfiCraft, I forget what it was called. There was this mod, or is it Infi Tools? It was a while ago. I remember it, the mod, back from when I reviewed mods and stuff. And basically, it seemed like a really cool mod. Oh crap! It seemed like a cool mod, and I never really got into it. But basically, I guess what this does is it adds a little bit more customization to how you build tools and get tools, and even some weapons. It adds all different kinds of combinations. And here's a bronze frying pan even, and it just seems like a cool mod. Not that this is really any depiction, since I'm in creative, of how fast or slow this breaks things. But as you can see, there are some weapons in this, but nothing too crazy. It doesn't have a huge amount of weapons or anything. I mean, there might be a huge amount of customization to these weapons, but there isn't too there isn't like an absurd amount. There's a decent amount, but of course we can block those always, or make it so in order to access these weapons you need the other tech as well. You need more tech, which that's something I haven't fully explored on how we're going to do that. Actually, I'm curious about your guys' feedback. Since let's say you would only be allowed to adopt 3 mods, maybe let's say if you adopt the first if you adopt all the way in science and arts and you get all the way to the end, and you adopt the first tech in military, then you would get access to those weapons. Otherwise, you would only have your basic swords and bows, and you wouldn't get all the custom cool weapons that that Tinker's Construct has to offer. So I thought that could be a cool thing. Give me your feedback on that. Again, these ideas are generally posted on the forum. That is where I check there every day, working on this project. So if you have any ideas like that, please tell me. What is this? Slime crystal. I don't know. But, alright, so that is the first mod, and again, we need another mod. Thaumcraft is not updated, so if you know another, good kind of science, mystical almost mod, not so much mystical, but kind of a sciencey mod, if you know a good one that is actually useful and has some practical use, there's a cactus, please post it on the forums. I can't do this all alone. Obviously, I have gotten extreme amounts of help so far, and, the more the merrier, right? So basically, what else we have now is we go to the military branch. We have the one, the only, where is it? Harvestcraft. It's not in here, is it? It's not on this one. We have Falcon's Weapon mod. So I've used this mod so many times. This mod is so popular, so common. It's not really anything new or surprising. But basically, what this is an old school weapon mod almost. Wait, this is not how you load a cannon. Left shift to exit. Yeah, let's exit that. But it's just basically the old school weapon mod. It's been around for ever. It seems like forever. And it's a really cool mod, really awesome mod. And we could grab some crossbow bolts even to shoot those at some sheep. Oh wait, that's not a sheep. That is a hen I just built. And yeah, so this is going to be the basic thing in the this tree, in the military tree. But basically, what I need now is another mod. I found one that seemed cool was mine and what's the battle gear mod, mine and blade, kind of like mountain blade. It sounded like, is my sound all the way up? No, it's just kind of high. And I thought that seemed like a kind of cool mod, but unfortunately it was not compatible. I actually tried it and I couldn't open my inventory. So it was a peculiar glitch, but a glitch nonetheless. So unfortunately, we cannot use that mod. But again, if you know a good kind of mod, a weapon mod, but not I want it to be a tier up from Falcon's Weapon mod, so you want it to be more advanced weapons almost. So if you guys know a mod like that, please post on the forums. Again, in the comments, it'll just get lost. Please post on the thread. It's really easy to make an account. Check your junk folder. I know a lot of you say you can't make an account. I mean, half the people it works for, so I imagine you're doing something wrong. You're just probably just not checking your junk folder for the email or something like that. But that is a side note. There's a mini cactus. And yeah, so that is this. Military and science and arts are the only two, well, debatably the only two that are done. So now we get to farming. And basically what farming has is, if we ditch this, farming has, it's kind of an underpowered tree, I felt like. I mean, it had lots of potential, and it had some decent ideas, but at the end of the day, there was just a lot of food. What are you going to do with a lot of food? Where is Pam's mods? Is that on this one too? Foodstuffs. Where is Pam's stuff? Golden head, jeweled apple. Wait a second. Is this not properly installed? No, Pam's harvest craft. What? Wait, where is Pam's stuff? I don't know. I got an email though. Peculiar. Maybe I didn't install it on the server, or maybe it's here and I just didn't oh yeah, right here, Harvest Craft. Oh yeah, I'm getting it confused. It's Harvest Craft. Everyone's probably like, oh yeah, it's the Pam's Craft mod pack thing. Alright, so that was just me brain farting, and basically what we're going to do is you cannot make any, you won't be able to make any of these things unless you have actually unlocked it. But what I was thinking is maybe we should allow, because we tossed around the idea, and I think we are going to go through with the idea, that there's going to be a limit on how many people could get, let's say, the military branch. You could only get so many people can get the military branch. Like, let's say only 5% of the current factions or something like that. So if let's say only 50%. So if there's 10 factions, only 5 of those factions can actually adopt the military technology. And it was a cool idea. I figured, hey, we could probably have some way that this gives reason for some other factions to group together maybe and kill the one faction. And yeah, it's something, and it kind of stopped it from being overpowered. If a tech ever seemed too overpowered, we could just limit it and make it so not many people could have it. Obviously, this can cause some problems, but basically what my idea with the farming tech was only have Pam's mod. I mean, Pam's mod's a huge mod, allow everyone to have it. It only has one tier, and unless we find some really good farming mod, I don't really see that many downfalls. I mean, I feel like it was kind of one of the weaker ones to begin with, so definitely not having that wouldn't be that bad, I don't think. So, I don't know, let me hear you guys' feedback on that. Again, I don't know, it would just kind of seem like it would almost fit because there was a problem with the tech tree to begin with, I felt like. So then we have the engineering class. So this is Bibliocraft and Mr. Cray's Furniture mod. So this one, it's just kind of like building. I feel like the kind of people that are going to use this are the people that aren't going to, there you go, aren't going to exactly be fighting that many wars. Like, these will probably be the really, really nice, pretty cities and things like that. It's exciting and cool to have something like this, though, these mods, because I feel like there are really good potential, as well as mailboxes, because this is just awesome. So, I don't know, that's just an envelope, that's nothing special, or a package, but still, it is cool. We could even probably almost use that for trading, so maybe a lot of clans will adopt that. We'll see how that works, though. I do want to definitely get something down with trading. I didn't figure that part out yet, so hopefully we can do that later on. And but yeah, so that's Mr. Cray's Furniture mod. Bibliocraft, on the other hand, which is, this is the construction blocks in here. Bibliocraft is down here. We have all of these different very, 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 very beautiful things, even a monocle and Redstone Volume 1 by JuiceHead. I guess that's because we have a screw gun. I assume that's for building and stuff. And yeah, so here we could place down the fancy lamp, as you can see. So those higher tech things and the ultra high class cities can get those, or the ultra high class cities can import those from other cities and trade maybe some weapons for them or something. Something I really want to stress on the new server is weapons, or not weapons, is trading. I really want to see the civilizations trade for goods, as I feel like that's just really, it'll increase diplomacy and make out trade deals and stuff like that. It would just really be kind of cool to see how that players interact in that sense. So what else do we have is now just the server-wide mods. So these are Natura and Ruins. So Natura, I was kind of hesitant at first, but everyone kind of seems to support it. But because I was like, why are we gonna have two separate kinds of like forest mods things? But it seems like a good enough mod, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem like there's anything too crazy. It just adds some new things, new trees. There's some new seeds. Oh, someone just sent me a cheer me up text. Well, for me to cheer them up, so gotta do that after this video. And it just seemed like a good mod. Those are server-wide mods, and I don't know exactly. I think that may be one of the ruins. Ruins are just random things like that. It's like the ruins that are default spawned. It just adds a little more taste to the server, I think. Just some random things spawning, nothing too crazy like that. So those are all the mods we have right now. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. And also another idea I had was, and something I'm probably going to do regardless is, but I would like to hear your feedback, obviously. What do you guys think about similar to, I've almost done something like this in the past for Minecraft Modded, leading up to the release of this server. See, this is something from Ruins, I think, and leading up to the release of these servers, I'll do like a spotlight on all these mods, so I can learn a little bit more about them, and you can too, because these mods will be on the server. All these mods that we have currently are pretty much definitive to be on the server, unless there's some game-breaking bug or something like that. So if you guys do, or that will probably be coming out over the next few days, so you can look for that. I'm excited for that. And yeah, so all around, Cavemen2Capitalism is taking shape. Again, if you are a coder, or if you know a plugin developer, please tell me, for Bucket preferably. We're actually using Minecraft MCPC+. I forget what it actually stands for, but if you are a plugin developer and you can help me with this, please, I have money, I can pay you. I need a plugin developer, so please send me a PM if you know one. If you are one, even better. But yeah, so things are really getting underway. Join the discussion on the forums at JuiceHead.com. That sounded like such a shameless plug, but it actually was a shameless plug. And yeah, so hope to see you all soon on Cavemen2Capitalism. See you then.